Silence is golden. That's what I was thinking, Louise. Silence is golden. But either way, welcome everybody in. Hopefully, you can hear me now. And truthfully, silence is golden. Silence is 100% golden. Hopefully, you guys are having a good weekend. Looks like, according to the poll question, which is I'm behaving this weekend, 44% of you say ha 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 ha, never. And you're tied with the other 44% say, I will never tell. It looks like we have a 88% diabolical chat, and only 12% of you are I'm boring, so yes. And I'm with you guys. So hopefully you didn't come here for me to entertain you. I came here for you guys to entertain me. So let's hear it. Mark, I got to plant some mammoth sunflowers today. So I've planted my fair share of sunflowers. My wife loves sunflowers. They look beautiful in the yard if you have water, the right soil, and a lot of sunlight. But what are you growing them for? Just for fun in a large field? Are you farming them? I mean, honestly, like you could plant a dozen sunflowers and get a shit ton of sunflower seeds. Yeah. Yeah, you just got to roast them up, right? Roast them, salt them, maybe put some salsa. That sounds wonderful. Do you do jerky? Trying to learn how to smoke green chili jerky. It's my favorite. Most plants do, Louise. But yeah, it might be more obvious with sunflowers. Yeah, I'm sure if you put any plant under like a time lapse, you'll kind of see it follow the sun. I don't know. They're alive in their own way, like muscle memory, maybe in ways we don't quite understand yet. Yeah, I have a smoker. Um, so I might have to get down with some green chili jerky here pretty soon. Because I mean, it's delicious. It's probably one of my favorite things on this world. In this world, green chili jerky. Yeah, me too. I have a shit ton of seeds. I have every kind of seed. I try to keep it organic if possible. Jari says, "What do you think about the government now saying there are UFOs? Anyone?" Jari, what do you mean by the government is saying that there are UFOs? Where'd you hear that? What are you referring to? Oh shit. They evacuated a man, their first man with a heavy drone in China. That's crazy. It's like they're not even going to need helicopters anymore. Wild. Hey, Boston. Sorry, I'm still looking up the UFO thing. Says here the US government has not officially admitted the existence of extraterrestrial UFOs. That's enough for me. They acknowledge that there is unidentified aerial phenomenon. Well, yeah, isn't that basically anything that we can't identify in the sky? Yeah, what the hell was that, Mark? Because you see a lot of these UFO videos, and you can obviously tell, like, hey, it's balloons, or it's this, or it's that. To me, that video looked like some kind of like an escape pod. Let's say you're flying in a UFO, and for whatever reason it crashes or it's been attacked, and you have to escape. You're gonna kind of escape in a like an escape pod. At least that's how we see it in most sci-fi movies, and it makes sense, right? Very similar to Elon Musk and the rockets we see in SpaceX. That's what it looked like. It looked very similar to a SpaceX rocket. What's up, Brian? How you doing? How are you doing? How's your weekend going? You good? Let me see if I can play that video. And that's the very reason I post things on my community page so I can find them later. Salud. So it looks like we have 18 people in here. If you're in here, say something. Don't be lurking. Brian, living life. This weekend is sort of a long weekend because Canada Day is on a Tuesday. So Monday, most things are closed. What the hell's going on in Canada? All right. Shout out to Canada. Hi, yeah. Anyone hear crickets? That's me, dude. This motherfucker's been driving me crazy. Here, hold on. I know where he's at. I think he's stalking me. What's up, Joni? Chopper, what's up? Oh, there he goes again. I'm gonna get his little ass. But yeah, there's a cricket in here for real. I'll try to mute my mic. No, that little bugger, he's like tempting me or something. It's crazy. Because I let my cats in the garage earlier and they were probably fucking with him. If I make some noise, he'll stop, but keeps getting braver and braver as time goes on. July 4th is on Friday. No? Yeah, you're right. 4th of July is on a Friday. So next weekend is a long week for you guys down south. What do you mean by that, Brian? Oh, I see what you're saying. I got you. Yeah, that's true. A lot of people have some time off. I get what you're saying. You're right. Miracle Hearts, what's up? Yeah, I hope you guys weren't coming here for entertainment. I came to you for entertainment. Man, why won't this load? Something's got to be wrong with my fucking internet. You hackers better back up. I don't want no beef. I don't want no beef with you. All right, here we go. Maybe you guys can tell me what the fuck this was. I mean, it does look earthly, so.
I'm Boston 25 News reporter Alyssa Azara in Pembroke, where a woman says she was enjoying the pool Wednesday night when she saw a strangely shaped and unfamiliar object falling from the sky just over there. The whole thing now caught on video.
Then I look up here to the sky, see something falling down. So I pulled out my phone and I zoomed in and it was right about there.
Colleen McCormick was out by her hot tub around.
Colleen McCormick. Good to see you, Chopper.
9 Wednesday night when she says she saw something strange and unfamiliar up above.
I see something falling down from the sky. I had
what the fuck is that?
It looked like it was on fire or something.
Check this out. Looks like something straight out of NASA. What's funny is there was a lot of reports of meteors and weird atmospheric phenomenon, earthquakes. So let's say a UFO is crashing down to Earth, creates all this chaos. Even there was a reported explosion, and this is like the escape pod. So does that mean we have an alien running around over here? Look at that shit.
Down from the sky, I had blinking lights and looked like it was on fire or something. And it was just coming down really fast. I had no idea what it could have been.
McCormick captured this 8-second video from her backyard showing an unidentified object headed straight.
What is that? It's very similar to a SpaceX rocket. Maybe that's what it was.
Second video from her backyard showing an unidentified object headed straight down.
There's 3 things. So it looks like it's fire or a big light.
Expecting to hear a loud boom of some sort, she ran to the front of her home to hopefully capture the landing.
And my heart was pounding because I just looked up. I'm oh God, what is about to happen right now?
But
she's is this a nuclear bomb about to explode? But no, it's just ET landing in your neighborhood. It's all good. We welcome Canadians. Oh yeah, we can play some poker, dude. I love poker. I really only like to play Texas Hold'em. You know, I love to go into a casino where you can sit down, where you can sit and get up. I don't know what they call that, but that's my favorite. I don't like to play blackjack or any of that other shit. Sit down, play some Hold'em, take all their money, and then get up and go. I really don't ever lose. I used to play Texas Hold'em in wherever bars when I was young. They would have Texas Hold'em tournaments where you get your tab taken care of if you win. That's where I would go, and I would just get really fucked up, and then win the poker tournament, and then they would pay for my bill. The good old days. Brian, just because I watched a few videos about 9/11 last week, my algorithm is throwing 9/11. Yeah, it's crazy. You might even say something, you know, and your phone picks up on it. That could affect your algorithm too. You're almost living in the Matrix, Brian. Almost, not quite yet. Getting there.
Cormac says the blinking object quickly vanished from her view.
It seemed like it was coming down like so fast. It was just like
Quickly vanished from her view.
it seemed like it was coming.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. Nobody reported a plane crash. That's definitely not a drone. So I don't know what the hell that is. Your guess is as good as mine. That's crazy that you guys can hear that cricket. I found him earlier. I didn't crush him, but I found him and I kind of like flicked him. Like, look, motherfucker. But apparently he still wants beef. It's like, what's your problem, bro? Apparently he's one of those artsy types. You know what I mean? Trying to make music and whatnot. Craziest conspiracy probably have to be 9/11. 9/11 and George Bush, Dick Cheney, Halliburton. That shit. That's still a hard pill to swallow. The Oklahoma City bombings, pretty good conspiracy. Waco, it's another one. COVID-19 being created in a lab and used as a political weapon. Peach slushy sounds so good. Ooh, that sounds amazing. Jari, the Clintons. The Clinton kill list. Yeah, what about that one? Chopper, Shakespeare's Code. Is it Shakespeare's Code? The hell is that? Sweet Melissa, President Reagan suggested belief in extraterrestrial life and threats from outer space. Well, what he was really talking about is like an enemy that we could all share here on Earth. And the fact that if we all had an enemy in common, it would unite us. But when he said, don't we already have a common enemy? What he was referring to was Satan. He's like, aren't we all already under attack by an alien force? And what he was referring to was evil. But nobody really picked up on it. Because he's right. It's a spiritual war and we're under attack. For whatever reason. It's like, forget the aliens. You know, we're already under attack by an alien force, which is the devil and wickedness. That's what Reagan was talking about. He's like, you don't have to wait for an alien invasion. There's already one going on right now. Think about it. If aliens were to invade, you think they're just it's gonna be like Independence Day? No. That's not how warfare is. It's asymmetrical. It's not asymmetrical. That's what I mean. You know, there's diagonal and lateral attacks. Things that you can't even see coming. There's attacks being put forth on people that have been in place for 20, 30 years. Sleeper cells and whatnot. Yeah, MK Ultra. Mind control. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of evidence of mind control. Most people who are involved in like political assassinations, there was one that took place here in Tucson just before the assassination. The perpetrator was uploading videos on his YouTube channel talking about mind control and how he's a victim of mind control. Could be psychosis, but it's just weird that that same person later goes out and commits a political crime. In the history of the CIA, we all know about mind control. So go look as far as Charles Manson, you know, and LSD and things like that. A Foo Fighter? Jari, Project Looking Glass. What about Bluebeam? Let's see. Operation Looking Glass was a U.S. strategic air command program initiated in 1961 using EC-135 aircraft, later E-6B aircraft, as airborne command posts to ensure control of nuclear forces. It found base command centers were destroyed. If operated continuously until 1990 and remains on alert status, the name Looking Glass reflects into the role as a mirror to ground-based command systems. No real UFO connection. According to figures like Bob Lazar and Dan Burish, Project Looking Glass is a secret program at Area 51, specifically S4, level 4 through 2, dubbed Alice's Floor, right? The rabbit hole, involving a device that uses quantum technology or alien artifacts. I believe it is anti-gravity. To view or manipulate timelines, the device is described as using electromagnetic fields, argon gas, and spinning rings to project images of past or future events. Wow, that's trippy. That's some trippy shit right there. What's up, Cyber? Project Bluebeam. Well, we looked up Project Looking Glass. Let's look up Bluebeam. Project Bluebeam is a conspiracy theory proposed by Canadian journalist Sergei Manost in 1994, outlined in his book Project Bluebeam, NASA. It alleges NASA and the United States, in collaboration with global elites, are orchestrating a plan to establish a new world order. Sounds legit to me. A totalitarian global government by using advanced technology to stage fake supernatural or extraterrestrial events. Sounds like the fake alien invasion theory, or the fake return of Christ theory. The theory claims this would manipulate populations into accepting a unified authoritarian regime, often tied to a New Age religion led by the Antichrist. So, if you put that into context with Ronald Reagan, maybe that's what he was referring to, right? We need a common enemy, so we'll create one, a fake one in the sky. And the result will be unity, right? We're all joined together with a common enemy. We're all best friends now. Not likely. Some of you idiots will join forces with the aliens and try to kill the rest of us. You're unpredictable. Boston, has anyone been in middle of 3-acre sunflower field with sunflowers wrapping all around you and you're at? No, that's amazing. Where do they have farms like that? Sunflower farms. I've grown plenty of sunflowers, like in the garden and in the yard. They're beautiful. Um, I've harvested my own sunflowers. They're amazing. Baked them myself, flavored them. But I've never been in like a large field. Must be amazing. Yeah, you got to control the masses. Because if you don't control the masses, they'll control you, right? And the majority of us are just all dumbed down, you know. And if we're so dumbed down, it's almost as if we deserve it, right? If we're not going to rise up and claim what's ours, in their mind, they're thinking, hey, well, you guys deserve that shit. Fucking peasants. South Dakota. Look at that. That's quite the sight. Yeah, that bright yellow is beautiful. Oh yeah, there's probably not going to be a whole lot of audio. I'm not saying a whole lot. Like I said, I didn't come here to entertain you, Mark. I'm just hoping that you would entertain me. So where's your audio? I'm waiting on you guys. So I'm the moderator today. Plus, I keep muting the mic so you guys don't hear the crickets. Yeah, sunflowers are amazing. My wife loves them. She likes them over roses. I'm a fan of roses, but sunflowers are really easy to grow. I mean, you plant the seeds, give them enough water, enough soil, you're good to go. They'll grow fast and tall.
That stuff you're grabbing.
Tools! Tools! Duct tape, zip ties, and gloves! I have to have my tools!
That stuff you're grabbing.
End this quickly. Atkins reluctant to come out of her corner. Ada left a 1-2.
Leave me alone!
Here we go. You're kidding me!
All right, youngster, out you go.
Don't come back!
He wasn't right in the hat.
See your identification.
You don't need to see his identification.
We don't need.
Happy birthday! Woo!
I wonder if somebody calls my mama a whore. Is she?
Excellent. I rest my case.
I can handle things. I'm smart. Not like everybody says. Like dumb. I'm smart and I want respect.
It can't be reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear, and it absolutely will not stop.
Give me all you got.
Listen,
Give me all you got.
I swear, me and my brother.
What? At what point did you shoot the clerk?
I shot the clerk.
Yes, when did you shoot him?
I shot.
But don't ever take sides with anyone against the family again.
It'll get worse before it gets better.
You're gonna cry in the car.
We do not train to be merciful here. Mercy is for the weak. Here, on the street, in competition. Get to the chopper!
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
You keep using the word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
Might need to start switching some of those out. Harvested by machine. This flower farm small. We did it all by hand. How do you? Well, I guess it's pretty easy. You can kind of squish it, right? Kind of pinch it. That seems tedious. Joni Al Pacino, one of the best. Yeah, that movie Heat is probably one of my top 10 favorite movies. Has an all-star cast. De Niro, Al Pacino, Val Kilmer, Tone Loke's even up in that bitch. Favorite movie? Like if you had to absolutely pick, ooh, that's a tough one. Favorite movie? I don't know. Miracle Hearts. I have always loved the movie Heat. Yeah, it's great. It's a great movie. But like an all-time favorite, I don't know. That's tough. Executioner song. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I don't know. I think one of the movies that I can always go back and watch and enjoy is Blood In, Blood Out. That's a good movie. And Godfather 2. Those are two movies that I can watch over and over and over and over again. I used to say that about Shawshank Redemption, but then I overdid it. So I don't really watch that movie that much. Same thing with Point Break. At one point, I would have said the greatest movie ever made, but I actually overdid it. I watched it too much. Scarface, yeah, same with that one. Harry Potter, not so much. It's an okay movie. I prefer like Lord of the Rings over Harry Potter. Rush Hour, no way. Cyber, never. Nope. I prefer Friday over Rush Hour any day when it comes to Chris Tucker. But greatest movie ever made. That's really tough. Yeah, I'd probably have to say Blood In, Blood Out. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. It's a good one. But greatest movie ever made, meh. I don't know. Karate Kid was pretty good too. I would say Karate Kid's up there with like Rocky. You know, Rocky was a good one too. Yeah, I don't know. Godfather 2 might have been a perfect movie. Carlito's Way was pretty good. The Sandlot, yeah. That's definitely in contention. That has everything in the making for, a perfect movie. I'm sure it's in the top 100. A Few Good Men, good movie, but no, I don't think it's in contention. Great movie, though. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, Sandlot, that's definitely up there. It's just one of those legendary movies. Terminator. Terminator 1, Terminator 2. I'm a huge fan of Tombstone. Tombstone's a really good one. Unforgiven. And really, I'm just listing the movies that I can come back and watch, 100 times over. Those are just great movies. Those are the movies that I can watch at any point. Lonesome Dove is a good one. Not on my top 10. Bronx Tale, top 100, not top 10. That's a great movie. All-star cast. It's pretty good, but High Plains Drifter, not sure what that is. You guys ever seen the movie The Wraith? That's another one. That's probably one of my top 10, top 20. The Wraith. Luis Cuevas. Fight Club. Yeah, a lot of people have that in their top 10. I do like Brad Pitt and Edward Norton, and I do love that movie. Very creative. All the little Easter eggs that they have. It's a good movie. Not in my top 20. Probably maybe top 100. Blow definitely is above Fight Club. Just for me personally. The acting, I think the writing is probably more important. Movies like Silence of the Lamb, probably my top 20. That's one of my favorite movies, Silence of the Lambs. Movies that were great books first. But I mean, there's plenty of obscure movies, that don't really make the top, even the top 50 movies. Like what is it? Fried Green Tomatoes. It's a great movie. Stuff like that. I'm as old as dirt. Maybe you are too young. Oh no, I love Clint Eastwood. That's what I said. I've named a couple of Clint Eastwood movies. I actually put one of Clint Eastwood movies in my top 10. Donnie Brasco. Yeah, that's definitely top 50. That's a great movie. I'll be right back. Give me like 2 seconds. All right, I'm back. I am back. Oh, I've seen High Plains Drifter. Sweet Melissa, is that the one where he puts the metal plate underneath his poncho? It's a good movie, but not his best. What's the name of the one where he is Secret Service and he's protecting the president? That's a really good movie. Land Before Time, number 1. What's up, Tommy? Reservoir Dogs. The Doors movie is good, but I wouldn't put it in my top 100. Reservoir Dogs, definitely. That's definitely going to make that top 100. Goodfellas, yeah. Goodfellas is a top 50. I like those. I like gangster movies. I like mobster movies. I like a lot of my favorite movies are just gangster movies. Like Menace to Society, Boys to Men, Boulevard Nights. That's just how I grew up. I grew up like a cholo. Oh, In the Line of Fire. Yeah, great. Great movie. I love that movie. All the actors in that movie are amazing. Gary Oldman is probably one of my favorite actors. So when his role in Hannibal or Red Dragon, I'm sorry, not Hannibal, but Red Dragon, man. See, those are the movies that I like. I like when actors really play characters. I love that shit. Frank, what's up? Gran Torino that's a great Clint Eastwood movie. Not top 100 material though. Die Hard, yep, that's top 50. Mark, Blood In, Blood Out has a lot of symbolism. Yeah, Blood In, Blood Out and American Me, definitely my top 20. Blood In, Blood Out is probably one of my top 5 movies of all time. And the way that I'm gauging this is based on movies that if they were in front of me, let's say I'm scrolling through Prime or Max or Paramount or whatever, all these fucking apps we have now. And all these movies are sitting in front of me. These are the movies that I would watch first, right? Oh, Blood In, Blood Out. I'll watch that. It's a great movie. Heat is a great movie. Tommy Canada, Black Mass. Decent movie. Probably wouldn't even make my top 200. And now Departed. That's a pretty good movie. Blood In, Blood Out is good, older gangster kind. Yeah, it's a great movie. Only because it's based on true events. It tells a great story. They film it on location. I don't know. That's just I can relate to it. That's just kind of the way I grew up. Especially like Miklo being half white and half Mexican. That was kind of like me, running around with a gang. But it being difficult because I was half white. Back in my younger days. Stand and Deliver, that's a great movie. Edward Olmos. Lean on Me is another good one. Stand and Deliver and Lean on Me, they kind of go hand in hand. Pelican Brief. Highly rated, but not in my top 100. How do I reach these? How do I reach these kids? Orale. Calculus. Frank. That's funny. Fear and Loathing. Nah. See, it's just not my kind of flick. You know, I put Jurassic Park 1 way above Fear and Loathing. Yeah, okay, Ray Liotta. Yeah, definitely. Ray Liotta's up there. Some of my favorite movies are Ray Liotta movies. A lot of those and Blood In, Blood Out were real yeah. I think even Danny Trejo was at the time or recently. The Green Mile. Good, definitely a good movie. I know some people might put it in their top 10, but probably wouldn't even make my top 100. Two Mules, Pineapple Express. That's a good one. Comedies, yeah, that's a great one. I could definitely, well, yeah, I guess I could watch it over and over. It's a good one. Yeah, now I'm going to have to watch them. All right. Before we get out of here, in the chat, let's do a top 5. Your top 5 movies of all time. Here, I'll do mine right now. This is tough. Let's see, number 1. There's plenty of conspiracy theories. We're not running out of them. It's just that the majority of them are turning into truths. You know what I mean? You got the good, the bad, and the ugly. And yeah, Clint Eastwood is a legend. Absolute legend. The Man with No Name. But honestly, my favorite is Unforgiven. It's got to be my top 10. All right, let's close out this poll. Let's see. I'm behaving this weekend. 35% of you say ha 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 ha, never. 35% say I will never tell. 29% say I'm boring, so yes. And I'm right there with you guys. Boring is good. Silence of the Lambs. Oh yeah, it's maybe try reading the book. All right, let's start with Tommy. He says The Crow. Oh, I like this lineup. This is great. This is a good lineup. The Crow. I don't know if it's a great movie, but as far as being influential and what happened, yeah, very intense. Pulp Fiction. I mean, you can't go wrong with Pulp Fiction. I mean, come on. Goodfellas. Yeah, definitely my top 10. Wolf of Wall Street. Not on mine. Number 5, The Departed. Yeah, that's a great one. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. So let's see. Probably The Godfather 2, Tombstone, Heat, Blood In, Blood Out, and maybe I can throw something random in there. Let's see. What's a really good movie that I like to watch constantly? I don't know. You guys probably don't even know it. It's called Boulevard Nights. Another old Cholo movie. What's up, Mandy? What are you up to? Tommy Canada, you look more like the Nicholas Sparks type. Tommy Canada. Brokeback Mountain. I've never seen that one. I couldn't bring myself to see it. Yeah, Die Hard might be the single greatest movie ever. And I'm one of those few that considers it a Christmas movie. I play that movie during Christmas. That's a Christmas movie. How is it not a Christmas movie? Yeah, aren't you always misbehaving, Mandy? It's your trademark. Sandlot. I love Sandlot. I have to admit it. Definitely a top 20 movie, The Sandlot. You throw like a girl. Come on, guys. Some more what? You're killing me, Smalls. Donnie Darko. That's a great movie. Definitely top 50. Kill Bill, top 100. Toy Story, top 100. The Notebook. Great movie, but probably outside of my top 100. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Let's see. Let's go to Black Hawk Down. Yeah, it's a. I mean, top 100 though, Miracle. Top 100. You're trying to put Black Hawk Down up against Sandlot. I mean, are you sure about that? Are you going to take that to Vegas? You're going to take those odds to Vegas? Cyber Die Hard. Ooh. Now, this is a list that I could comfy up next to. Die Hard, definitely top 20 type movie. Terminator, same thing. Rush Hour, I don't know what your guys' infatuation is with Rush Hour. Not a fan. But Goodfellas, bam, and My Cousin Vinny, definitely top 100s. I don't know about Rush Hour, though. Not a big fan. Shawshank Redemption, that's top 50. Top 50. Classic. The Goonies. How did we forget about the Goonies? In contention. Yeah, arguably top 20. Yeah, great film. The Goonies. I mean, I grew up with that, and definitely a movie that I could watch at any point. You know, if you were like, hey, what do you want to watch? The Goonies or Jurassic Park? I don't care. I could care less. You hit play and I don't care. Purple Rain, amazing. Top 100, but not a top 50. But rest in peace to Prince. Yeah, he never dies hard. John McClane. Nakatomi. Nakatomi Towers. Oh my gosh. Just great. Shawshank might be, yeah, top 10. That's, yeah, top 20 for sure. How can you be so obtuse? What did you call me? Obtuse. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate that. One of you was just gifted a membership. Make sure you guys thank Mark. The ending of Purple Rain is crazy. Yeah, it's a great movie. I feel like we're missing something. I feel like we're missing a few good movies. You got Forrest Gump. Searching for Private Ryan was a really good one. Remember watching that in the theater. What's up, Mandy? All right, guys, this will be our 5-minute warning. And then I'm going to get something to eat and then go to bed. I don't want to stay up too late now. Oh, yeah, that was a great movie, Joni. Keanu Reeves, Gary Oldman. Yeah, all-star. Yeah, great movie. Winona Ryder. Yeah, that movie legit scared the shit out of me. Joni. The first movie that really scared me was Candyman, and then the movie following that scared me was Silent Hill. I don't know why. I don't know if it was just because I was watching it in a dark room. It's perfect timing. I don't know what, but Silent Hill, that movie scared the shit out of me. Candyman, the original. And that's only because as a kid, I used to play that game Bloody Mary. Did you guys ever play that? Oh, yeah. Don't do that shit. That shit used to scare the shit out of me. Oh, man. Still wonder about that shit. Cakesters. Oreo Cakesters. What the hell is that? I love Oreos. Can you see Sleuth riding around on his green 3-speed Schwinn bike delivering joints? You know what? I do. It's not a Schwinn, but I do have like a beach cruiser. I got me and my wife beach cruisers one Christmas. They're actually hanging up in front of me right now in my garage. Mandy, did you ever watch the new one? The new one's kind of scary too, but not like the original. What was it? Cabrini Greens? The Projects? See, I never did that, Miracle. I never did Light as a Feather, Stiff as a Board. I never did like a Ouija board. I never did any of that shit. I feel like I always knew better. That's funny. Bob Mata reminds you of Keanu. Ooh, you're hot. You're hot on Bob Mata. I'm gonna let him know. Tommy, Phone Booth is good. Not my top 100. Good movie though. Maybe my top 100. Maybe. Pretty good. I do like Kiefer Sutherland. He's a good bad guy. What was that movie he was in? What where he was the bad guy? He was like a child molester or something. Oh, what the hell was that? Was it called Freeway? I think is the name of it. And he tries to attack this gangster ass girl, but he doesn't realize she's from the hood. And he like tries to attack her, and she turns the tables on him. Great movie. That's definitely my top 50. Yeah, he plays a good bad guy. He was a bad guy in Stand By Me. What's that other one? Lost Boys. Yeah, he just plays a good bad guy. Yeah, I think it was called Freeway. Pretty sure. So if you guys haven't seen it, go watch that movie. Yep, Jamie, definitely. Reese Witherspoon. She's great in that movie. Decent movie. It's okay. Yeah, Stand By Me is an amazing, definitely top 50 type movie. Debbie Does Dallas. I haven't heard about that since I was a little kid. I didn't even know it was a real thing. I thought it was just something your friends tell you. Hey, you ever seen Debbie Does Dallas? I never thought it was a real thing. I thought it was like a rumor. But anyway, guys, what's going to happen in Crystal Rogers' case? I don't know. I don't know. They need to find her. That case is very flimsy. But if you guys need to get a hold of me, shoot me an email, sleuthintuition@gmail.com. I think that's going to do it for tonight's impromptu Insomnia Crew. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves. And if you need anything, let me know. If you guys have any questions or anything, just holla at your boy. Peace out.